What is going on, everybody, guys? We got a very fun and exciting one for today, as we are here for the brand new showcase video for the #1 rated Minecraft server in the world, Swurv.OpLegends.com. Guys, the brand new Gens map, Christmas themed edition, is here and is releasing December 6th, 3 p.m. EST, Saturday. And I want all of you guys to tune out and support. There are so many brand new events and different kind of content laid out for the Christmas season / theme, and we're going to be going over everything, starting off with a lot of the new features here for Gens specifically, and some of the future updates you can see throughout the server after it releases. But first off, the server is both Bedrock and Java compatible. The port is 19132 and the IP is Swurv.OpLegends.com. And guys, we are here. So right off the rip, the brand new spawn, Santa Claus is over there with his little bell, and we have, you know, your crates over here on the left, the cosmetics over here on the right, and yes guys, I am leaking officially, the brand new December case is coming out, the cosmetic case for the month of December throughout one of the updates, and I will honestly keep that a secret. But these cosmetics are so cool. Let's just go ahead and open up one of the older ones just to show you guys. This is the November case, so we're gonna go ahead and open one up here and just check it out. This is the best cosmetic system I've ever seen on any kind of Minecraft server, but you know, you go ahead and open it and a bunch of different rewards come by, and you could probably get something pretty good, like here, a title paint. It's gray or whatever, but it's better than the normal one, so pretty much it's gonna prompt you after to go ahead and say yes or no. Do you want to spin another one? I'm gonna click no. But we have the new case over here, the new loot box, which we're gonna be opening up and testing out to see if it's any good. And then over here you have your go-to server guides with all of the warps. You have the starter mine and the starter pond. You guys will, this is one of the biggest changes to Gens. It is the fact that the forest has been replaced with the pond, and there's a lot of future updates coming with this brand new world here for Gens. But you have your starter farm over here, which is actually really good. It's nice, big, open, and flat, just like Income XD, of course. But as you guys can see, a lot of the enchants from last season are still here, but there are going to be more enchants added on throughout the season for both the pickaxe and the fishing rod as well, which, as you guys can see, aren't officially in yet. So you'll be able to experience that for yourself as the devs finish off that config and putting them in the GUI. But you have the farmer over here in the starter zone, and as you prestige and level up, just like any Gen server, you're going to be able to unlock new crops, new farming zones, and level up your tool to unlock more enchants and get higher prestiges so you guys can actually get these. Now, prestiges are going to work a little bit different. They're going to be a little bit harder than usual. That's honestly good, because essentially, from what I know, is that the starter pond / the pond world is going to have its own separate shop where it allows you to buy admin items, some of your exclusive items from loot boxes, and even better items than the loot boxes itself. It's going to be its own sort of end game kind of vibe that I'm super excited to check out. But I actually want to go ahead and open up one of these loot boxes really quick. We're going to open up 6 of them to go ahead and test out the rewards like we always do, and let's see if we can get anything good and give you guys an idea of what you can expect on release. It's always good purchasing maybe 2 or 3 of these on release, and they have a lot of good Christmas deals on the store right now. So you guys supporting the server directly supports me if you use my IP, Swurv.OpLegends.com, and honestly, this is pretty good. The pass pet is actually really good. But yeah, consider using my IP, Swurv.OpLegends.com, if you haven't already used someone else's and you're just using the normal one. Well, let's see what we got. We got some apple treats for our pets, or our companions, sorry. Speaking about companions, I don't actually know where the companion egg is located in this starter farm, if any, but let's just go ahead and give ourselves some XP really quick. And every time you prestige up, you'll reward and unlock bundles, which you can purchase for credits, which are way better than the shop prices, I will say, and it gives you a lot of cool stuff. So for example, we buy this one for 4,000 credits. Look at this, there's a 20% sale going on right now as well, but we could get 7 loot boxes, a bunch of other things, whereas 7 loot boxes over here, let's go ahead and just open this up. Yeah, 6 loot boxes in the actual server store is only 4,000 credits, so you get 1 extra loot box for a cheaper price. Highly recommend you guys purchase some bundles on release as well, because they're really good. But moving on into the hoe right here, we have 6 modifier slots, which are going to be really good for you guys. If we go ahead and open up some of these modifier boxes, we can go ahead and apply this tokens one. So now when we have that equipped, we have an 11x multiplier on our token modifier, and then you unlock these throughout prestiging, the max one being at 125 prestiges, and you'll unlock all 6 of them. And then you have totems as well, which if we do go ahead and do /totems, I'm pretty sure you guys could get these totem slots, which I have one right here. You guys can buy them off other players. They're pretty cheap. And we also got some token pouches, which are really good. good, and a bunch of boosters for things like gems, tokens, XP boosters, and money boosters to help yourself during your gens sort of theme. But if we head on over to the island really quick, you can go to your island, and on your island you can actually purchase, you know, generators. So if we do /shop, there are 4 pages of generators in which you can get. I don't think any new ones have been added, so if you played OPL in the past, don't expect any new gens until the updates come out. This month of December, a lot of updates are going to come out, and speaking about updates, it's time that we get into the pond update and how that's going to kind of play out. So essentially what's going to happen is the pond is your end game era. You'll be able to farm pond points, I believe, and use that in a shop called the pawn shop. Kind of funny, it's like a pawn shop, but a pond shop, you know? I like what they did with that, but essentially this is going to allow free-to-play players to grind up items while other more competitive players stay within the farms and grind on their islands to kind of catch up and make credits. You'll be able to get things like loot boxes, exclusive items, and a whole bunch of other things that, you know, take some time to get. But if you're a free-to-play player, it's a good way to catch up and earn credits, so you get things, or you could buy things like, you know, loot boxes itself, totem slots, a bunch of other things. The economy is super huge on OPL, and there's a bunch of different strategies and ways to go about it. But I highly recommend a lot of you guys grind up who are free to play, save those credits, and wait until the brand new cosmetic loot box comes out, because the bounties on the crates are going to be changed. So usually the bounty for the very last reward, let's say this one is the last one, the winner gets 100,000 credits if they pull it. Now for the limiteds, there's going to be a bounty on pretty much every single limited item, with them ranking from the first limited being the lowest amount of bounty to the last being the highest, but every single one of them has a bounty, which is going to be really, really cool, and it makes more of a competition to collect these cosmetics as soon as possible. So there's a little Swurv leak for you. I don't know if I was supposed to say that, but you know what? We're going to say it anyways. But the gem shop does allow free-to-play players to earn up gems. I already have 40 million to get flight time hours, which is really good. And then, of course, boosters and whatnot. And then you have your exclusive shop over here that are a little more expensive, but the amount of good rewards that come in through this are way better. And you guys can simply earn gems by upgrading Gem Factory, so you guys can get all the pay-to-win items super cheaply. It is a great server if you are a free-to-play player. But we do have skills over here, so if we go ahead and check the skills out, every single one of these skills has to do with some kind of currency that you are getting and earning on OpLegends. And the more you grind out that skill, let's say for money, for example, let's say you have a lot of generators, you will slowly go up in every single one of these skills, increasing your multipliers like crazy. And there are quite a bit of skills. 50 skills times 200 or 25,000. Someone do the math on that. I'm not too sure how many breaks that is, but that counts for everything, right? So this is a break right here. In the mine counts as breaks when you break blocks. In the starter pond, I'm pretty sure every time you fish, it counts as a break too. So you'll be able to get your boosters up if you're struggling at any point in time, which is perfect because I like that economy where it just doesn't become flatline hard. It progressively gets a little bit easier every time you progress. So next up is the pets, and the pets are pretty simple. Let's just go ahead and redeem all those pet boxes that we got. We already have this unique pass pet, but we did get a pet slot here. So let's go ahead and put this stuff on really quick. And now we can equip another one. But before you do that, I highly recommend ascending all your pets. This is just like combining them into the next tier, and you can just kind of upgrade everything right there. And then if we go back to our pets, we have some upgraded pets for ourselves. So obviously the godly money pet's a really good one, which we got from our bundle. If you go ahead and check bundles, we get a unique plus gems pet. This is the best way to get pets too, this is why I highly recommend you purchase those bundles over just buying the loot box by themselves, because one, it's cheaper, and you get a bunch of other items that will help you throughout your entire gens experience. It's really good, really fun. And of course, your companions. Essentially what companions do on gems is, or gens, not gems, gens is allows you to level up faster, which in order to prestige, you're going to need to get, for example, 40 levels to get to the next one. And to speed this up, you can get companions, which cost gems, or you could upgrade enchants like XP Finder with tokens. Just go ahead and max that out really quick, and boom, bada bing, you're good to go. And of course, your backpack where you hold all of your crops, you can upgrade the storage with gems and sell all your items just like that, and use that money to buy generators to put on your island to generate drops, which are going to get really, really good and earn you some passive income. So with all that being said, now that you know the entirety of gens, it's time to log on right now. As you guys are seeing this, get prepared, earn up some credits on their other game modes. If I had to choose one, it would be prisons. You can make 10,000 credits literally within a couple of days so that you don't have to spend any money on gens. But what do I know, right? The IP is swurv.oplegends.com for Java, and for Bedrock, same IP, but use this port 19132 when joining. And I will see you guys, everyone here, this Saturday at 3 p.m. EST, December 6th, Saturday, and I will love you all. Peace out and goodbye. I kind of messed up that intro, but peace, boys.